work done by the Simunye project is done in concert with the community leaders and with the aim to be completely sustainable and self-sufficient. Permaculture and access to fresh vegetables are a key component of our sustainable giving.
One of the things the Simunye project has done is installed a permaculture orchard so that they can have sustainable fresh food. They have a mango tree back there. Over there they have a guava tree. This is an orange tree over here. These are onions. And this one's kind of fun. There's a little red pepper that you can see here. This is a chili pepper. There are a couple key principles to permaculture orchard. The first one is water retention. They've built swales. They slow down the water that's coming from uphill during a rain, and they go through this network of troughs to feed the roots of the fruit trees and the other plants. Another key principle to permaculture is mimicking nature by creating a community of plants that will work together to reach maximum growth. You'll also notice around the bases of many plants little compost piles. So here they really do reuse everything. It's really helpful for daycare centers to have sustainable permaculture orchards because then they can feed their children, their kids, right from their very own garden. They can teach the principles of agriculture at a very early age. And if they have any extra cash crop, they can sell it to then also support the school.
We saw the need to add this component, as food resources in the rural areas of South Africa is scarce. Water is a precious resource, and we had to find a way to make the most of the rainfall.
We have also partnered with an organization called Eco Children. Eco Children is a non-profit organization initiated by the Klaseri Private Nature Reserve, and it focuses on hands-on environmental education as well as whole school development. Eco Children partners us with a school in the local community where we set up what's called an eco garden. And here we help the students build key whole vegetable gardens. And this links with the eco classroom that Eco Children builds, which is dedicated to environmental and sustainability education. Students at the school take ownership of these gardens and they work hard so that successful crops occur each season. And for many students, the lunch they receive at school is often the only meal they receive all day. So the fresh produce that come out of the keyhole gardens really provide the nutrients these children need to be healthy and successful learners.
Another project that we do every single year is the Hampers, which is the food drive.
We're in Macro, which is like a Costco.
It's literally like Costco, like Walmart meets Costco.
And we're buying 210 of these.
They're apricot jams.
Right now we're at 15, we need 20 more. So behind the camera, a forklift is getting a pallet down for us to buy more of these.
When we're done, we're going to be putting them all in these little food hampers, and then we're going to be giving them to like the children at Sepang, I believe, and they'll be taking it home. It's like a month's worth of food in all of these hampers.
So what we're doing here is we're packing hampers for Sepang. We have about 210 families that we're trying to feed here, and so the duffels are sort of synonymous with grocery bags for those of you watching in America. And what we're doing is we're getting some essential items like peanut butter, olive oil, juice concentrate. Later we'll be putting in deodorant, toothbrushes, just a ton of items to help these families, and they last them for about a month.
So today, at the end of the day, we'll hand out those hampers to each individual family, which is a very rewarding experience because, you know, it's cool for the children to have raised the money, go and actually purchase the items, package the items, and then hand them to the children. And so they are involved with the entire process. It's not just donating the money or handing out the hampers. They created those hampers and bought the items. It's one of the most expensive ones that we do, but it's certainly something that's really important. Along with that feeding scheme, Simunye likes to donate as much as we can EPUP. This fortified porridge contains all the nutrients that a child requires to keep them healthy, even if they don't have 3 meals a day. So it's powerful stuff, and we donate bags of EPUP to all the places that we visit. But what Susan has done here at Sepang, she doesn't only feed it to the children that come to her organization, she now goes down into the informal settlement, which is just a short walk down the hill, to where they are trying to inject this EPUP into the community, because a healthier community means healthier children. And so we went down this morning and we walked through the streets of the informal settlement, and people came out of their shacks literally to get a container full of EPUB, because a lot of them know the value of it and they have felt the effects of having this EPUB. That EPUB and the hampers are the two biggest expenses, but it's something that we will never drop because it makes the most difference.